Welcome to a new video. This is about how to check your tyres, not just for tyre pressure, but for everything about the tyre. Is it the right size? Is it in good condition? Etc.
First thing you have to do, get your rider's manual and find the page that relates to tyre pressures. This particular manual, safety checks. Tells you everything about tyre pressures, what to look for and what the pressures should be. Most important part of tyre safety is making sure the pressures are okay. But this video isn't just about tyre pressures. Once you've checked the pressures and you're happy that they are where they should be according to the manual, then you can start looking at the tyre itself, because there's more to tyres than just tyre pressure. Look at the shape of the tyre, that bit there, because that tells you whether the tyre's worn out. Look at how that one has flattened off. This tyre is brand new, hasn't been ridden. So you can see how the shape of the tyre tells you a lot about the condition of the tyre before you've even started measuring. Get a depth gauge, put it in the tread and then read the size. Look at this tyre, just over 3. Look at this tyre, just over 2. This tyre, just over 2. This tyre, just over 4. So all those tyres are legal, tread-wise, but are they any good? The sidewall of the tyre gives you loads of information. You have to know what you're looking at in order to make use of the information. It tells you about tread depth. If you look at these little triangles, they point to a place where there's a tread depth gauge. Now that there is a raised section of the tread, and it's raised up to the depth that the tyre is considered dangerous and illegal. So if the tread is above that, as it is in this case, then as far as the tread's concerned, it's still legal. But if that is flush with the tread, the tyre is worn out. And you'll notice, if you look around the sidewall, there's quite a few of these, so you can easily locate them and then check the tread all the way around the tyre. Another thing, it tells you the size. But what does the size mean? This is a 110/70/17. What's that mean then? Well, the 17 is the wheel size. Fairly easy. If you've got a 17-inch wheel, you only have a 17-inch tyre on it. There's no other tyre that will fit. But the 110 is the width. The width. The 70 is the wall. The size of the wall. So you can fit different width and wall sizes to rims, but there is a limit. You have to be careful that you don't exceed the limit, because otherwise it can then become dangerous. If the bike's got ABS, then stick with the tyre size that the manufacturer's said, because otherwise the tyre will spin at a different speed and will cause ABS problems. The particular tyre is a radial. It's tubeless. In for the date. This was made 4th week 2012. So this is a 10-year-old tyre. This tyre's at the end of its life. Even if it was in good condition, it's really at the end of its life. They reckon 10 years, manufacturers. Some people like to change them at 5 years, but manufacturers normally recommend 10 years. It's down to personal preference, really. But what else is there to look at? There'll always be an arrow on the side of the tyre to tell you which way the tyre should be going during normal rotation. And on this particular tyre, look, this is a rear use only tyre. So you couldn't put this tyre on the front because it's stressed as a rear wheel tyre only. Look at the cracks on the sidewall. This bike's been sitting for quite some time, and because the wheel's been in the same position, a crack has appeared in the sidewall. And the sidewall of this tyre is quite badly cracked, mainly because the bike has been sitting still for quite some years, and the cracks have appeared where the weight of the bike has been on the tyre. Shame really, because this tyre was actually in good condition prior to it actually sitting there for that long. But, you know, you need to look long and hard for these sort of things, because it's this that can cause problems. But watch this. This is literally as the tyre came, but I'm going to clean it. Exactly the same tyre, in exactly the same place, but now because it's been cleaned, although you can see the cracks, they're much more difficult to see. So you've got to be careful. If you're buying a bike, you've got to give the sidewall a really good long hard look, because it's easy to overlook this, especially if it's been cleaned. So there you go. A few things to look at on tyres. Not just the pressure, not just the tread, but the size, the age, and the condition of the sidewall. The sidewall is crucial, because the sidewall is the thing that creates the rigidity of the tyre. If that gets compromised, the tyre will fail and you will come off the bike dramatically. Hope this video has been of use to you. I've noticed that when it's checking the tyres, it isn't just checking the pressures or even just the tread. It's all the other things, especially if you've just bought a bike and the bloke says that the tyres are brand new. You've got to check to make sure they're okay. See you soon. Bye.